For me, for this, to see the family, to see everybody get together, it's an amazing feeling.
Coming to these events kind of means something different for everyone who's involved, whether it's a friend of mine, a family member, someone who just kind of, word got kind of passed along.
Right. Maybe they'll talk to somebody else that we don't even know,
right?
Or maybe they can change somebody by hearing what we say.
Saying, hey, yeah, Dan died by suicide and it's awful. However, we're not going to just pretend it didn't happen.
Something we've learned from other suicide survivors, they won't talk about the people who passed. People won't say Dan's name to me. And I'm like, if you don't, you're breaking my heart, because how could you just ignore the fact that he was here?
We're going to accept reality and hopefully we can try to make a difference.
It's not an easy topic to talk about with a lot of people. It's one of those things where it's been reiterated a lot that people like to push it under the rug. They want to talk about it.
The energy of walking in is great, but there's definitely a point in time. It's like, this is a great day and all, but for when you remember kind of what it's about, it's definitely not, you wish you didn't have to.
Dansplan is 4 years strong, but that's a long, depressing 4 years without Dan.
It's hard for me to go to CitiField. I went to opening day with Dan for many, many years. I still haven't been to opening day since.
Dan, he loved the Mets. I love the Mets. Unfortunately, they're as terrible as they are.
It's every year we get this.
Seriously, I've never seen someone, him and Jamie are the most enthusiastic, fans of losing teams.
They haven't won yet, by the way. Maybe today will be different. We'll see.
Really what you just think about Dan is he's the most obnoxious, annoying, most proud.
Let's go, Islanders!
He's screaming for a team that's in last place.
I think that's something that I probably lose sight of every now and again, because you're kind of just worried about getting the events, making sure everyone gets their tickets and all that. And you're just like, just really that. It's all going to work out in the end. We're going to freak out a little bit because then
it gets a little hectic, and sometimes, we all have different views, but at the end, it always works out. Like Michael said,
you have to kind of just expect 5 things to go wrong, no matter what. Once you get to 6, 7, and 8, that's when it's like, okay, maybe things aren't going as planned.
And we learn from that, and we move on.
5 and 6.
It's going to be a great day. I'm going to try 4 this year.
My name is Mark Hedquist. I was his junior varsity football coach as well as his varsity baseball coach. He was a very skilled outfielder, contributed to a very successful season. We ended up making the playoffs, which we hadn't done in a long time. He was a real, I guess you'd call it a character kid. He would just do funny stuff that just had you smile. Funny, charismatic, friends loved him. But again, with depression, you just never know what's going on in someone's life.
I'm sorry about this one. All right, so just talk.
Hit me.
Talk to me.
Talk to you about what?
All right, so where we are right now.
Where
everybody's
we're
like
at
all these
CitiField
people you're with.
For the 4th annual Dansplan for Mental Health Day.
4 years that we did it, and each time we're amazed by the turnout. How could you not be inspired by all of this? They all came after him.
All of these friends and family members, I think of Dan every second of every day, and that they come out and do that with me is something that I could never put into words ever.
So you graduate with a lot of these people, and to get back and see everybody, doing well in life, is special to us.
It's a wonderful event. We're putting a right message out there.
Maybe people out there see that maybe they're not alone. Maybe they can talk to somebody about this.
That it's okay to reach out to people. It's okay to be vulnerable.
These are Dan's 3 moms, and I am lucky enough to have 2 women who looked at Dan as their son and just would have done anything for him.
we get such a sparkle in our eyes because he was so special.
We're all bonded by it, but it's not something we wanted to be bonded by.
You tried it deep inside to figure out what was wrong, what did we miss, why couldn't you speak about this? Everyone has their demons, and you gotta rely on others rather than yourself to help you out too. Everyone needs help, and it's natural.
Antonio and Carol, owners of Uva Rosa. Daniel was your employee.
Yes, he was. I like son.
Well, he was Antonio's adopted son. He was a bright light here. He had, here at Uva, we have many customers who come, who are regular. As a matter of fact, after his passing, a couple of they didn't come back. As a matter of fact, one woman, her and her husband used to come to the bar, and she hadn't been back in a really long time, and she pulled me to the side and she said, Carol, I have to tell you, I'm really sorry, I haven't been here. I said, I can't come here. I was the 911 operator.
So the last time I saw him, that was Thursday night. So I was here, and he comes around, he hugged me, and he says, I love you.
So your tattoo, Daniel had the same one.
Yeah, same one.
We're here, we're good. It just matters getting everybody close.
When you get a group together, especially this size, not only is it just for like mental health, it's more than that. This ties everybody together and it keeps everybody's focus. We know we're here for a certain reason. It's not a good reason. We take it for what it's worth, and we move forward.
I mean, every year there's more and more people that show up, and I've been doing mental health now for over 20 years. And, every year you start to see that more and more people are talking about it. It's getting more and more noticed, and the numbers are still staggering compared to what it used to be. So I think until people realize that it's a disease and an illness, and yet something that's preventable and that we can do more with, then events like this will always be something that we're always going to want to be a part of.
I think events like this can help us bring what we already know, how pervasive and common mental health issues are, to the broader audience. We all remember Dan, and we remember anybody who suffered, and a lot of people who don't even know Dan get to remember Dan. That in and of itself is positive. Despite him suffering the way he did and making that ultimate decision, I do think that Dan was very grateful for a lot of things that he had. He'd be proud of what we're doing and where we are. He would love this.
First you get to swings right through them. 1-1, 100 feet into the ground.
cooking. We got eggs cooking. We got Danny Babbage in the freezer. Danny Babbage is in the freezer.
Are you taking a video?
Danny B!
Oh! That's what I do for my best friend. He says he's hungry. I open up the deli at 3:30 in the morning.
Look at that, baby. You gotta love it.